been a while, 3 months, something like that. It's good to be back. We'll see how this goes. There's different options, right? We can keep doing this. This seems like the easiest thing to do, but we could also very well do some D&D 5th edition. We could do some Pathfinder 2 shit that I have like prepped as well. So I don't know. I just want to throw that shit out there. If you guys are interested, we could have a week where we do that instead, something like that. But yeah, and then we're gonna start in on this session. Episode 19, Season 2. Previously, I'm going to start with the short-term recap, which Potham gave a little bit, right? So you guys are in the town of Reminster. You came back to town. Your previous quest kind of was about destroying these big purple crystals and shit. You like succeeded in that. You learned about Asmodeus. You learned about Basilius. And you came back to Reminster and told everybody about them. And they were fucking spooked. They didn't like that shit at all, and so they asked you guys to go to La Bibliothèque Suprême, which is a library to the west, and they mentioned to you the guy Arnis in the top right, who is a representative of the library and would lead you there. You agreed in a couple days after you got some crafting done that you would head out with Arnis to the library, but in the meantime you joined a thieves guild with Zek down on the bottom left. And he suggested you raid a warehouse. The raid on the warehouse went pretty well, really. It was a fucking legendary engagement. It was honestly one of my best D&D moments, I think. But your boy Taliesin died in the encounter, but you did learn some valuable information, particularly that this Red Cloaks Thieves Guild was importing crystal weapons from Cheliac, which is a nearby country that you were aware of worships the god Asmodeus. You learned all these things. You bought some crystal weapons. Big J's crystal weapon actually shattered amidst the fighting in the warehouse, and Apotham still has 2 crystal rapiers. And yeah, so after the warehouse shit kind of got fucked, you went back to the Thieves Guild. And it was like sunrise because all that shit happened at night. And overnight, you heard from Zek that you guys were certainly wanted and that you might want to wait until night again, right? So you waited all day in the Thieves Guild. Mm-hmm. And that's like where you guys are. So that's where we'll begin. You guys are in the basement of the Thieves Guild.
I vote that we blame Taliesin and his corpse for everything that happened.
Fucking Taliesin, fucking everything up.
We need a way out. We blame Taliesin. That's what I say.
Wait, you're gonna mourn the death of your friend by throwing him under the carriage? Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Speaking of which, is this library that we're supposed to be going to, is that in the city that we're wanted in right now?
No.
I believe you mean the La Bibliothèque.
No, it's not in this.
Okay.
Remember, we have to go get the guy, and he has to go take us there. That would assume that it's not in the city.
Oh.
These facts are all correct.
Are there any gnomes in the immediate area I can kill?
No, you guys are in the basement. It's like the Thieves Guild. It used to be there's like a sewer that you traveled through, and you found this Thieves Guild. Remember, it was like a secret doorway thing that you snuck through and stuff. It was pretty sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
You fought a bunch of slime monsters, and you found your way into the Thieves Guild, and then you found this shortcut door that's like a door up to the bar above.
Mm-hmm.
There are no gnomes within sight. No, you are the only ones in the Thieves Guild.
Where's Zach?
As your character says this out loud, the door opens up and in comes Zach, and he slams the door behind him, turns around with like a set of keys and like locks the door. And he comes back in and he says, "You fuck still up?
Yeah.
What?
You guys are fucking wanted as shit out there. God's running all around town looking for people matching your description. They said you started a fire, almost burned down the whole quarter of the town."
Man,
I didn't start any.
This is fucking bullshit. It was that other 7-foot tall half orc. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it was the other guy?
Yeah. There's another half orc around. He's fucking wild,
Oh,
man.
no, the other guy. What was his name? Taliesin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
the
did
samurai
everything.
with
Started the
pink
fire.
kimono.
Yeah, it was all him.
Yeah, he started the fire.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was that
shit.
other orc, Urukunar.
Well, shit, they found his corpse there, and they know he was with you guys, and so they're looking for you guys.
Whoa, with you guys. Whoa, what kind of party do you think this is, pal?
Wow, I mean,
We
you
don't- we
guys
don't-
were
we
pretty
don't-
well known.
We don't
You
float
at the
that way
Senate.
here, all right?
At the Senate getting orders and shit, so they kind of know who you are. But
Yeah, we're kind of famous in town amongst the town people. I don't know if you guys are aware of this.
Oh, whoops.
it says, yeah, a lot of people know who you are. Not every group of adventurers coming through here gets orders from the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
It says, but yeah, now they're looking for you. They say they're worried about the arson mostly. There's a couple murders and stuff involved, but nobody saw anything. But they're still pretty upset. It says, I'd get the fuck out of here if I was you. He says, y'all were looking for that library, right? I heard you talking about that Arnis guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we talked before. I put a guy on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put a guy on it.
Well, okay. So what the guy report?
He'll meet you downtown.
Downtown. In the town that we're wanted in.
Yeah,
You're fucking retarded.
You gotta get out of here somehow, right? Like downtown's kind of maybe wait until it's late. It's already dark out now.
Could
But you need that honest guy, right? He said he'll meet you in downtown with the best he can do.
Okay. Can I get a time of dark outside, please?
Oh, it's like about 9 o'clock.
9
Pulls out his
p.m.
little watch. Yeah, 9 p.m. Correct.
Okay, thanks, dude. This is very specific
Pat
information.
like sets his wristwatch.
Wait, so did we just also invent wristwatches in this universe?
Sure. Yeah,
I just
Add it
need
to the list.
Does this world operate on a 24-hour timescale?
yeah.
Yes, we're not making a new time. What the fuck? We don't have time for this.
But yeah, he says, so yeah, go meet him, and you guys should probably get out of here. He said, I'd take the back entrance if I was you.
Gotta go find La
Got
Biblioteca.
any questions?
I bet that
No,
Zach,
wait,
Zach
yeah, I
guy
got a
likes taking
question.
it in the fucking rear entrance.
What you need?
I got a question. You remember that time we talked and I was supposed to get some fucking item I don't remember actually from some person?
Yeah, I don't know if you talked to Zach about that exactly, but yes, you do have items on order from a crafter or whatever. And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that last time you paid him money to have a courier like meet you outside on the road.
Okay, that's fine. So that's kind of resolved already.
I think the city's too hot, so we should have the rogue just sneak in and steal your items.
Yeah, so he tells you like that, yeah, he'll have a courier like meet you on the road outside town like tomorrow morning.
Sounds good, dude. All right. Let's go.
Yep, and so then he leaves and he opens up the door with this big key ring, and then he's like kind of half rat man, and he kind of turns around with his rat whiskers but then turns back out the door and slams it pretty stuffily, and you hear the jingle as he like locks it from the other side and leaves. What? Are you like, what are you gonna knock on it? Are you gonna say something? Or are you surprised?
Where does that go?
That takes you upstairs to the bar. There's like a bar in town that this is like a staircase through.
Okay.
He suggested that you take the back exit.
Right, which was this one. Back and around there.
Yeah,
Okay.
back through this way. Are you
Okay.
guys all going? Popping me with them?
Yeah.
So non-committal.
You gotta move your dude. Moving your dude is a thing.
Yeah.
Hey, you come back over here and you see back to like the door. And this place is all cleared out, right? You've kind of followed it through, and you know the whole gist of it. You can get that shit the fuck out of here, and you can go out and I don't know if you remember this place. You fought some slimes, and like you guys like leapt over the poopy river like majestically to get here and stuff. And like we're just gonna fast forward to like you take the back entrance.
That sounds fantastic. Let's go.
Whoa, my immersion.
You're fine.
Oh no, my immersion.
And yeah, you guys sneak out of the back entrance. You find like a laddery staircase thing that you climb up, and you find yourself back on the world map.
Is that world map?
Well,
Zawarudo!
Cue Final Fantasy VIII world map music. You guys are the
Something
big shield
looks
icon.
different here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Page, but yeah. We'll just leave that there. Actually,
So
like,
I really
where
hope
it was.
that's to signify a fire, not one of those fiery dudes with the smiley faces and shit.
No, that's
Not-
not
no
the
smiley.
MMO boss. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no
you
smiley
guys-
face.
It's you guys hit the streets and like it's quiet. It's a city. You know the city pretty well by now. It's quiet. There's not many people moving around, but there are some, and they all got their cloaks pulled up high. And, like nobody's got torches.
Can I rooftop jump to rooftop to get through town?
It's a little too quiet.
Oh, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
You want
I
to
would
split up?
I would like
You
to
want
rooftop.
everybody wants to rooftop ninja?
Rooftop.
I want to see. No, I want to see Rukabar do it. Come on.
Didn't you
Wait,
pass
then
your
what-
fucking
then-
acrobatics check out of the tower that one time?
I mean, I'm a fucking beast, but
Yeah,
You did.
my acrobatics is positive. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well. Anyway, I would like to acrobatics through town.
I'm
And-
just gonna walk through town.
No, I don't want to get caught by a guard.
Okay, so yeah, you guys all split up. Pat, give me an acrobatics check for how cool you go through town. Big J and Apotham, I guess you guys are gonna try to be at least a little bit sneaky, or are you just gonna like fucking walk through?
Let's see what kind of shit I got. What kind of equipment do I have?
Use a tanky boy, but you got all kinds of alchemy stuff. Apotham, I'm not sure what you were up to, but like you a trickster, you probably got some sneaky spells. All your shit's like prepped, probably.
If I've rested, then yes.
Shit,
You
Everybody's got
rested.
shit full life.
I think the
We've
only way we
seen-
can make it is if I create a distraction.
No,
I have,
I'm not down with that.
I
I'm
have,
gone.
I have a whistle.
The city is silent.
And you're gonna make a noise
Yeah, I mean, I could run out of the city while blowing my whistle.
and attract all the guards.
So the current
Yes.
objective is to get to the downtown square to try to get your boy Arnis.
Well, that's Pat's objective. I could draw all the attention away off this road.
Okay, I mean that's totally a plan.
Okay, you get caught. It's your own ass, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you eat your Wheaties
Yeah.
this morning?
yeah.
Did you eat your Wheaties? Are you ready to run?
Is there any more drugs can I take?
I don't know. You got any drugs in your inventory? Could have asked Zach maybe.
No.
Zach probably knew.
Wait, can I go see the Rasta man?
And
It's the middle of the night.
he's closed.
I forget where the fuck the roster man is. That's a good question.
Religious ward, I think.
He
No,
was in
no,
he was
no.
the potion shop owner.
Yeah.
But didn't you guys
Yes,
meet
it
him
was
like when you
X.
guys first came into town?
Yeah, it was X up there.
Oh, on the trade ward.
Um,
Duh.
I can just sneak through town. It's okay.
Okay, so Pat, like a goddamn ninja, like climbs a roof and takes off. You guys have no idea where the fuck he went. Apotham and Big J, I need you guys to make stealth checks. Trying to, it's a city. It's not a particularly like high visibility place, right? And you're trying to just casually blend in. You like pulling off your collars, right? Or your like hoods.
Well, if I'm trying to like blend in and not be noticed, I would have wanted to use a disguise beforehand, but I
Okay,
didn't. think
sure.
of it. Can I roll that
Yeah,
as
sure.
like a preparatory? Okay, so I'm gonna roll disguise real quick.
What are you
First.
disguising like?
Just
you're
like a
dude with
commoner.
a black cloak.
Yeah, I'm
You're,
just a
like, rubbing
commoner.
some mud in your face and shit.
Yeah, and just trying to make myself. I try to slouch a little bit and make myself look a little bit shorter
Shorter.
and
You
aged.
look around and you see that there's like a broom and like a bucket within sight.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Well, I
gonna
have a
grab those
disguise
things?
kit. Yeah, I have a disguise kit.
Yeah. I mean, you can disguise kit, right? It's just a broom and
Yeah.
a bucket. It's additional disguise things you could grab if you'd like.
Make more sense. Of
I grabbed the bucket anyway, so I got a 19 on my disguise, and then I'm gonna roll stealth to try to very cautiously make my way through.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are all goddamn ninjas. And you all like pitter patter across all kinds of stuff.
Pitter patter, let's get at her.
One moment.
that sentence. Never mind.
You are a goddamn ninja.
Mm-hmm.
You arrive on a scene. Right there. Did that work for centering?
No, not really, but I found it.
I forget what the centering is.
That's fine.
You show up in the bottom left on top of a roof of a building, like overlooking the entirety of the downtown square.
So I'm not inside this room?
Through so you're on the roof. You're a ninja.
Okay.
Yeah, you're on the roof. There's happens to be a skylight here that you can see through, and inside you can see your boy Sigbert, as well as a couple other drunken kind of commoners, and this is clearly the Caden pub that Sigbert has been spending most of his time in.
Mm-hmm.
And across the alley you can see a couple more buildings, and to the north is the Senate building, but it's pretty dark out and it's kind of hard to see that far right now.
Mm-hmm.
But there's just a bunch of carts and a bunch of barrels and stuff in the road. And what would you like to do? You are the ninjaist, and so you got there first and on the rooftops.
Okay. And I don't immediately see my boy.
No, your boys are not there yet. Which boy are you looking for?
I'm looking for the handler that's supposed to find or supposed to meet us with the guy.
You know that he certainly would, as a kind of diplomatic guest, would be staying in the Senate building, which is to the north.
Okay. So I need to make my way north. Excuse me.
Are you rooftop ninjaing?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I'm not touching the ground. Not currently, unless something sees me from above.
The floor is lava.
Okay, so you gotta run across this rooftop without making people aware. Are you going slow, trying to stealthy? Or are you just pitter pattering?
Yeah, pitter patter. Pitter patter. Going north. Where the fuck did I
you need to make
Naruto run.
need to make a stealth?
You need to make a stealth check.
Fuck.
I do not have a very good way of modeling you being on the roof.
That's fine.
Fuck. So you're here, but you're on the roof. I need you to make a stealth check.
I'm aware of that, Bear. I'm trying to look where the fuck it is. There it is.
Oh yeah.
I'm a ninja.
Look at these hot rolls tonight.
Hot rolls.
These hot rolls.
So hot. You pitter patter across the rooftop. It's like wood, and your bare ass ninja feet are used to this. You ran on this kind of stuff. You're like a cat. And you pitter patter to the corner of the roof, and you see some shit. You see the front of the Senate building, which is up here to the north.
Mm-hmm.
You see two doors on the Senate building, which I should have marked more clearly. But the guards are both standing near a door. Yep, that's one of them.
Okay. And then that's the other one right here. Got it.
Correct. Those.
Yeah. I see.
The guardy dudes are guarding these two doors. They're both double doors. And then you see down here right in front of you kind of like a patrol of guards. And they're led by a dude who looks like a paladin. He looks really fancy. He has short hair put in front of his face. He's all majestic, with a high collar, blue gems.
I just want to punch him.
Dude, that guy's gonna die.
Oh, he's super punchable, yeah.
Super punchable.
And yeah, you see.
What Korean manga did you yank that out of?
I was wondering the same thing, but I wasn't gonna
You
make
see
that
a bunch
comment.
of guards and shit, yeah. And then this one guy, he stomps up a bit and he goes into the bar. And the other 4 guards kind of seem to be standing outside out front. And you're up on the rooftops, like completely undetected at this point.
Okay.
Just as you're like figuring all this shit out, the rest of you nerds who have been like strolling through the dungeon show up to the south in this red square. And you guys come up to like a similar scene. Both you guys make perception checks. Do you see Pat?
Shit.
Nope.
That's a dramatic question. Do you see Pat?
Probably.
Yeah, Rookbar
I point.
looking around. Rookbar, you notice like 4 soldiers, and they're clearly standing there. One of them has a torch. They're kind of illuminating the area, but they seem to be just kind of waiting. But upon them, you spot the same. You spot the soldiers, and then you spot your boy Pat on the roof, like right next to him. And Pat, you got any reaction to that? You give him a cool ninja hand symbol or something? I don't know.
Yes. Cool hand ninja symbol of waving.
I hope that hand symbol is like you jumping down and then like roundhouse spiral kicking all 4 of them.
No.
Aww.
No. No.
So yeah, likewise, you guys out on the road can see through like a window in the side of the building. You see Ches in there. He's like telling a story. He's got a big old beer, and like he's like telling a story. He's got half the room dying laughing. There's a bunch of commoners in there with him. And then you see the guards kind of down at the other window, and your boy Pat. What do you guys want to do to the side?
And that's when I said, "Yo, mum, that's my wife."
What?
Hey-oh.
I don't even know what to say.
What?
I'm gonna move here. Question mark.
So your current plan, is to get this guy and get the fuck out of town. Or are you going to let your boy Ches know about your plans?
No.
Bear, I know you're trying. You're railroading, bro. Bring him
I
in.
mean, that's okay.
I mean, this isn't his character anymore, though.
I know.
This is still his character. So yeah, what's the plan? Big J, you like scoot over there to the thing. Are you trying to be stealthy or what? And like Apotham, what are you doing? What's the plan?
I'm just following along. Looking for this contact.
I'm gonna be sneaky boy.
Okay, you guys sneak around. You reveal some more areas in between, and it looks like deep alleyways kind of over to your east. And Pat, you're up there too. What's you doing? You still hanging out? What are you doing?
I want to go across this building and see what I can see from over here. Like, I'll be here.
From
I want to see. Yeah, I want to see what this is. Right? Yeah. Other corner. Yeah. No. See where I'm clicking?
I do.
Okay, that's where I want to be.
You want to jump off?
This is.
Or you want to be on the roof still?
I want to be on the roof, and I want to see what's over here. What is?
You reveal like the back side of the building, and there's like another building adjacent, but like nothing else of really interest. There is like a back window in the back of this place.
Okay, can I see? That's wrong. This. Anything here?
This just appears to be more empty kind of alleyway, and like you can see eventually kind of like the side and the back end of this.
Okay,
center
not bad. Yeah, that's. I would like to go from here to here. if
Okay, so
possible.
there's not a rooftop. You're gonna have to like.
I'm gonna have to jump down.
and Try to
Yes.
snack across.
Okay. So can I sneak across? And
Okay.
attempt to sneak.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Do this.
Yeah, do the sneak. Got it. Rolling the sneak.
Meantime, you guys are over here snacking near some crates. Pathfinder snacking too.
I
17, you're super snack. You snack right over to the corner, and we're switching to a Big J Apostle. You see your friend like dart across.
I just make my way up at half speed and take a full movement and sneak my way forward. Do I have to roll stealth again?
As you walk by this alley, you hear a psst.
I peek down the hallway.
You down the hallway, and you see a boy. It's not a boy. It's a boy you recognize. He's in a black cloak. He's got a dagger. He's a little halfling dude. And he pokes out and he says, "Psst, over here."
Dun dun dun.
Oh, hey.
Big J, this is a character from your backstory. This is Golan.
Yep.
You spotted him in the Thieves Guild, and he happened to be the dude that Zek put on the job.
Well, it sure ain't Toman because he dead.
Owen did. But he says, "I got the target." And he leads you guys around the corner, and he shows you he's got Arnis with him. And Arnis looks fucking terrible. He looks like an old man. He's like in a wheelchair. And it's like wooden leather, like crappy wheelchair. And Arnis has got this white gray hair, and he's all hunched forward, and he looks way worse than you remember. And Goman says, "I got this guy. What the fuck you need him for? He seems like a cripple." He says, "I don't know, guys. Here you go." And he kind of like wheels him towards you. And he says, "Is that all you guys need? What are you leaving?"
C.
Am I missing something here?
He looks at you, Big J. Yeah, and he's kind of like has a moment like he didn't realize that you were his job, But he kind of looks you up and down, and he kind of gives you like a nod. And how do you react to that?
Oh, God, I don't even fucking know right now.
He kind of like betrayed you at one point in the past, but like didn't. But then kind of has been a bro since. And like you've kind of been suspicious of him so far, but he's trying to be a bro. And as far as you can tell, he seems to be trying to be a bro.
All right, dog. Thanks. Give him some cool like special handshake shit.
Like he's got a ninja hand straight too. Okay, handshake. Okay, cool. Yeah, he totally wants a cool handshake from you. And you guys give him a cool handshake, and he says, "Good luck with this, old geezer." And he like Naruto pitter patters off like the alley and around the corner. And you got Arnis, and he looks up at you, and he's an old dude in a chair, and he's like, "What are you guys? Oh, we're going. What do you? Who are you? Where am I?
What are those?"
Can I attempt to stealth to join my friends?
You're not really aware of the situation, but sure. You saw them dart into an alley, and I guess you get suspicious after waiting long enough. You wanna try to sneak over. You like fluff up your cloak, and you try to like just straight sneak right through, like you're a commoner coming around the corner.
Oh no!
Oh no!
And yeah, so you fluff off your cloak, and you kind of start walking, and like two of the guards particularly like kind of notice. They see you walking through, but like it's kind of dark out, and there's a couple other commoners been walking through with their cloak up, but like they certainly have spotted you and have their eye on you, and you're heading towards your friends. What do you want to do?
No.
They haven't really made a move other than like a step towards you and a look, but they haven't said anything or made any other move.
I want to go around and down this way.
Okay, you're like looping around.
Yeah, I'm going the long way and
Okay.
hugging this particular wall. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, Pat, you loop around.
What do the guards do?
Friends in the corner. You loop around. You want to like wait and see.
Yeah, I want to wait and see what the guards are doing because I don't want to like bring.
Okay, so like yeah, you spot your friends around the corner and you kind of poke back and then you like wait to see what the guards do. Big Jan and Poth would cut back to you guys. You got this old man in a wheelchair in front of you. What do you say to him? Somebody joined. They were like,
Oh,
Man.
yeah, it was
Chris.
my buddy Chris. I look at him and say, "Time to die, old man." I start laughing. I'm bluffing though. I'm definitely bluffing. I'm just trying to intimidate.
holy fuck, what do you want from me? Put me back in my room. I'm old.
What are we doing with this guy?
Take me back to the library.
Oh.
Dude,
Take me
I
to the
thought-
library.
I thought you knew, dude. I don't fucking know. I'm just winging this shit.
As soon as you mention the library, he like perks the fuck up and he's like, "You know about the library?
Yes.
No,
What's
we
its
know about
name?
this bibliotech.
Say its name."
Say
Say its name.
bibliotech. You're freaking me out.
What?
Who's rolling the intimidate check here? Okay, last I checked it was me, not you. You need to shut up and take me to this stupid bibliotech.
This isn't taking you anywhere.
You are now. You give it. Yes, bibliotech. I don't fucking remember. God damn.
Fuck, it's close enough. Okay.
Say its name.
Say the name. Fuck, close enough.
I'm so deeply intimidated.
La
Okay.
Bibliothèque Supreme.
Bibliotech.
I'll show you the way.
Oh my god.
Wheel me. And yeah, you see like in his eyes, you see like a fucking fire. Like this dude who used to be hunched over and like really weak and like frail. Now he's like sitting up fucking straight. He's looking you guys right in the eyes. He's like flicking back and forth between you guys' eyes. And you can just see like he has been filled with determination.
He's not wearing any like articles of clothing
Cute.
that's glowing, is it?
Cue hopes and dreams.
He's just wearing kind of like a normal like red robe. Nothing too particular. He has like sandals on. He is certainly not like dressed for the road, but as an old guy in a wheelchair, he's probably like, you know, good to go, at least for what you're looking for.
All right, but nothing's glowing. We're good.
No, nothing's glowing. He looks to have like a club. It might be like a walking stick or something like that, but he's sitting, it looks like a club.
So take the staff.
What?
Take the staff.
Okay.
Return the slab.
He just has a little staff. It doesn't seem like anything too particular. The head is carved like pretty intricately in the shape of a book. And Pat, you chill around the corner. You give it a good like minute or two, but like none of the guards seem to have like followed you at all.
Okay, I would like to join my friends now.
You join up with the bros, and they got an old man in a wheelchair.
Okay, good. You found him. Right. So this guy's gonna take us to the bibliotech library.
All right, I'm glad someone
Or
remembers.
Bibliotech Supreme.
Right.
Say its name.
Why?
Bibliotech Supreme.
Why is his eyes glowing? What did you guys do to this man?
Thank God.
I had this like remnants of this like crushed up powder I had, and yeah.
Did you fucking get the fuck out of here?
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. I don't know, dude. He's like got a hard on for the bibliotech.
Good. That's where we're going.
As you
No.
look at the old dude, you guys have said bibliotech like 3 or 4 times, and he's been getting like more and more excited every time. He fucking like stands up out of the wheelchair, and he stands up and he stretches his like legs and he does a lunge in both directions, and he's like, "Let's go."
Okay.
Dude, whatever this dude's on, I want some.
I'm kind of impressed.
And he like Naruto runs down the hallway.
What? Hey, Naruto runs. I follow him and do the same thing. Pretty
Okay,
fast
you
for an
guys
old
wanna
man.
follow? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk.
Okay.
Just gonna walk.
Okay, cool.
Can we have small dust trails behind us while we're doing this?
Okay, yeah. So you guys sneak off, and you just like pitter patter into the darkness, and like followed by like Big J and a Poppin, just like walking normally, like kind of looking at each other, shrugging a little weirdly. And yeah, we come back to the world map. You got the old man artifact. Siegbert was not informed.
Sigbert is content for the rest for the time being, at least, to simply tell his stories and earn his keep at the tavern by entertaining the locals and getting them to buy more drinks.
Which you may or may not have learned if you would have tried to talk to Siegbert, but that's okay.
I mean, he seemed
he's
pretty cool.
alky who doesn't fucking do anything. He just sits in a bar and drinks fucking beer. Fuck off. I don't need you.
Oh, damn, that's how you feel about him?
Oh, I mean, my other friend died. At this point, I'm just trying to get to the bibliothech and find
I'm
more
sorry, the
things
what?
about.
Oh,
Fuck off.
Jess is with me on this. So that's great.
It's not what it's called, Pat.
It's great. Yeah. Okay,
I don't care.
Yeah, you guys are in the downtown of the town, and it's still pretty night. You got this old guy with you, but like this old guy's fucking spry now, and he's like ninja darting around, and he's like just like with the rest of you. So which way would you like to like head? You want to head the fuck out? Are you going east? You going west? Where you going?
Well, he's leading the way, isn't he?
Yeah, if you want to let him lead the way, he says, hell yeah, follow me.
Oh.
I know the way.
All right. Go on, Knuckles.
Okay, so yeah, he's straight fucking pitter pattering out like to the west. He's like going through back alleys, and he's just like a ninja. You can tell, like, you guys have been here for a little bit, you know this town. He's taken all kinds of shortcuts you never even like imagined, you never even thought about was shortcuts. And you eventually find your way through town to the gate. And like, even though it's late at night, there's still kind of a guard here, but he's kind of standing there, he's kind of snoozing, you can tell just by eyeballing it. And so everybody's got to make a stealth check, including the old dude.
oh Christ!
Can I just like try to acrobats over the gate?
Sure, you can substitute acrobats for stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, the fucking old dude straight like ninja
Killed it.
in front of a guy. That's pretty good. We had a Big J pretty low, and then we need a. That's it, I think. Yeah. Oh, but so that was pretty good.
That's a nat one. No, it's not. Damn it.
No, 7 no plus 1. So I
Damn
mean,
it.
so that was pretty good, really, for the group check. I'm gonna give it to you guys, even though Big J like failed. The rest of you guys kind of made up for it and tried to like show him the right places to go. Yeah, you guys successfully managed to sneak through the gate and out through the town, the glorious town of Remonster, into more like the grassy fields areas. And yeah, we find ourselves back at the world map. Remember this world map? We've been all over this motherfucker. Remember we went to the desert, we came from the south, we went through the Worthford.
Yep.
We've been all around this thing. And so yeah, you guys sneak out of Remonster, and like it's pretty late at night. It's a pretty kind of chill place. There's not much traffic going on along this road, even though it's normally pretty busy. And the old man Arnis, he turns to you guys, and like you've never seen him more alive. Like his hair is not white anymore. His hair is like lush and like finely trimmed now. Like he got a fucking haircut somehow, like in that time. Like he looks great. He looks dashing. And he's like, La Bibliothèque Supreme lies to the west, in the town of Old Shield. And he reveals your like fucking mini map. And he shows you the mini map. And yeah, he says we should head off immediately in his sexy accent. He like has a sexy accent now. Yeah, what do you guys think? You wanna? Does that sound like a plan? What do you wanna?
Yeah, I think
The
we're out of
one
choices.
conundrum here is that you guys like agreed to do this for the Senate, but now you're kind of like wanted in town. So you still could do this for the Senate and kind of learn for yourselves, really, or also bring this information back and kind of deal with this situation later, right? But you are essentially wanted in Reminster.
Snoochie boochies.
Okay, cool. So you guys head down the road, and Arnis is leading the fucking. And it's dark. Arnis like pulls out a torch from his bag he didn't notice he had, and he's just like, "Follow me." He's got a torch, and it's dark, and you know that like travel in the dark is usually pretty dangerous. But yeah, and then we cut to like Ches and Solidus, Barrelwith and Garland in the woods at night. And you guys see a bunch of dudes traveling at night, really derpily. Like, what the fuck? What do you guys want to do?
I reach over and I tap Garland on the shoulder and I say, "You see them head?"
Don't know how I couldn't see them. Look at them.
Let's be very careful here. I step off to the side of the road behind the tree, and I send the motherfucking cat scouting ahead off to the right side.
I step to the other side of the road. It's tough to hide me. My character is 6'5".
Oh yeah,
He's in full plate armor. But
a super cute little kitty cat comes leaping out the woods. The rest of you guys. And Arnis is like unsure how to react. He looks at you. You lot.
Power attack.
1 second, I'm dying.
A little on the inside, right? I step out from behind the tree and I draw my fucking bow immediately, full strength, aim, and I say, "Oh, I think twice about that."
I also step from behind the tree. Bearded guy in like full plate armor, helmet kind of under one arm, a heavy mace in the other hand, and I wouldn't do that if I were you. He's fond of that cat.
Stunned silence. I appreciate
reaction.
that.
Go.
I got some grenades if you want to get this shit fucking dicey.
I don't see why that's necessary.
See, that's all you had
The
to
cute
lead
little
with.
kitty cat like rubs around your leg. He comes right up and he's purring. He's rubbing on your foot. Big
Oh,
J.
the kitty.
You really like love the kitty.
Sure.
That's really funny. Like, who's a good kitty?
I get distracted by the kitty as well and come out and go, "Oh my god, it's a kitty! Oh, it's so cute!
I
Oh!"
imagine you're like using your mage hand to pet it.
Yes. And I dangle like a piece of string that I have with the mage hand, and they play with the cat.
The cat appreciatively swats at the toy.
See, Arnis kind of looks at all you guys and he's like, "Who the fuck are you guys?"
Oh wait, right. Wait, cat. Sorry, you're. Yes, there's things other than cat here.
Arnis is like, "Fuck the cat. Who are these two?"
We're headed
I
in.
wouldn't do that either, really.
What are your names?
Barrel with, and I gently, slowly release the tension on my bow.
I'm Garland. Pleasure to meet you. Look like an interesting lot.
Do you crave knowledge like these do?
I don't know, Bearwood. Do we crave knowledge, or do we crave like a good meal?
We've been out here for a little bit, and honestly, I'd appreciate some lodgings and some warm food. But where are you headed?
Old Shield.
Yeah,
The location of La Bibliothèque Supreme, the grandest repository of knowledge in the land.
I was gonna say library, but yeah, that works too.
Can
Sounds
I
extravagant. We've
can
been
I
out here a
try
long
to-
time.
spellcraft or knowledge arcane on this old guy to like see if I can figure out what made him start to appear so young?
Sure.
Yeah,
so you kind of like eyeball Arnis. Yeah, give me a Arcana or a Knowledge, something like that.
Okay, 1 second. Best would probably be knowledge arcana because it's the thing I have the highest in.
You eyeball this guy up and down, and you kind of look at him, and he certainly kind of looks like the frame of an old guy, but he just seems to have this youthful spirit to him. The weirdest part that you noticed about his transformation was his hair. Like his hair changed from being really long white hair to being like really short, like blonde, like stylishly trimmed hair.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, just like his physical changes, that like he got to be much more upright and he stands up straight, and like his posture is just like that of like a fucking warrior. As far as Arcana, like you haven't ever heard of anything like this. Like you have heard of like reversing effects of aging and stuff like that before, but nothing to this extent, to this strength, like so quickly.
Could I spellcraft to see if I see anything like active, or I guess that's kind of the knowledge arcana thing.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what you did. You succeeded. It's just that like this guy just seems particularly very driven to get to La Bibliothèque Supreme.
Interesting. It's so driven that it has revived him of his old age, apparently. Okay.
Would I be able to use like a knowledge nature check to look him up and down? I mean, I know that would apply to like, flora and fauna, but I mean,
so yeah, what would you be trying to see, if it's like a natural occurrence or something? Or the other option too is that you could ask him.
I wouldn't necessarily be looking him up and down for anything specific, except that I would notice Apotham staring him up and down for no good damn reason, and then put a little bit more attention on him.
Sure, yeah. Give me a nature. Oh fuck. Okay. First roll of the game. That was certainly a first roll of his character, nat 20. Those don't happen very often. But yeah, you look at this guy, and you don't have much knowledge of him being like an old man, but you do see him super driven. And so far in all the like conversations you've had, you've noticed every time the library is mentioned or like heading towards the library, that this dude seems to be getting like a little bit faster, a little bit like faster pep in his step. You also notice that like being a ranger and like knowing your way through stuff and through like the fastest way there, that this guy is very much like taking a very refined path. Like he knows where he's going. He knows the quickest and the easiest way to get there.
How did he describe the bibliothèque? He said it was the most exquisite repository of knowledge. Exquisite sounds good. We've been on the road a long time. Could use a bed and a meal. Let's go to the extravagant, exquisite bibliothèque.
All right, sure. Why not? Better than haunting this road.
Arnis is like, yes, come with me for knowledge. And he like fucking stomps off, like with his torch like held high.
Garland
Expecting you guys to follow him.
Garland absolutely starts following. He doesn't move super fast because he is in full plate armor and he doesn't seem to be in a hurry. He's got that full plate armor and like a red tabard with the image of like an upside down greatsword, like the pointed down, splashed in white on the tabard. And he just kind of leisurely drapes this great sword he's carrying over his shoulder and starts walking. All right then, Barrelwith, let's go.
All right, Mr. Badass, we get it. You got fucking plate armor. Ooh.
Is there a problem, mate?
No, I mean, do you want some alone time with your plate armor? I mean, I got a tent right here. We can put it up. We'll give you some alone time with your plate armor.
You've got a tent because of my plate armor. Wow.
I sling my bow over my shoulder and I follow the old man.
Sorry about that, Jay.
I'm just gonna shake my head and start walking.
Cat happily trots along behind me.
So wait, did Ches re-roll?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sigbert was left in the inn. Ches, do you want to describe his history, his sunset?
For the time being, in case Garland doesn't work out, Sigbert can come back. Sigbert has found himself a very content to preach the word of Caden Kalian, the accidental god, at the tavern in which he has found himself. He's made it into sort of a shrine to Caden Kalian between him and the tavern owner. They've set up a nice thing where Sigbert is taken care of. He gets free room and board and gets to basically spend every night talking and evangelizing. So for at least the next little while, that's his deal. He's content with that. You lot get into too much trouble for his taste at the moment. Maybe he'll get a sense of adventure again someday, but not right now.
This lot, nah.
Absolutely, this lot.
We are good boys. We never get in trouble.
You, sir, are a liar and a scoundrel. Yeah, but the new guy, Garland, is a war priest
And a Final Fantasy 1 character.
and a Final Fantasy 1 character.
Busted.
Dun 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 dun.
Solidus, introduce yourself and your key cat, please.
Barrel with Angar. Ranger elf. Don't have a backstory. That's the cat, Sassy. Me and her. Linked at the hip.
Super cute little Kiki.
Is there really such a thing as not a super cute little kitty?
No, but that's why I like to point it out. Every little Kiki is super cute.
You goddamn right.
Okay, so you guys hit the road. And you hit the road, and while you travel, shit's not going on. It's still pretty late at night. It's kind of a weird time to travel, but like you guys are trying to get the fuck out, I assume. So you guys are getting the fuck out. And while you're walking, Arnis rolls up to you guys. He kind of slows his roll a little bit. He falls back with you guys, and you can tell he's got like spring in his step. You keep going all night. But he turns to you guys and he hits each one of you with an RP question. D100 rolled on the table. The question is, do you have any regrets? Does your character have any regrets? And Arnis speaks up first, and he says, like, I've been working for the library for a long time. He says his only regret is that he never started a family. He never slowed down long enough. Dedicated to his job.
Wants to get some of that pussy.
And then he turns to Pat and he says, Pat, what's your biggest regret?
Not stopping Helios from disabling my brother and getting caught in Remister.
Wait. Not stopping Helios from disabling your brother?
Yeah, it's on the lore. He's in a wheelchair.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, okay.
That's why he's out for blood.
And getting caught in Remister, that's pretty rough.
Losing a fellow ally, I would say, is a long third, but yeah.
Arnis is like, yeah, I've lost a couple allies, more than a couple. I know how that feels.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
And then, yeah, he turns to the next most established character, Apotham, and he asks
My only regret is that I haven't stolen more stuff. And that I can't cast more spells. And that I haven't found any good places to play blackjack.
That's a lot of regrets, my dude, when it was just one.
You can't see my standing applause, but it's there.
Hey, you made like 3 too, Pat.
I mean, all of those things would benefit from just stealing more stuff. If I stole more stuff, all my other problems would go away. I just need
stop.
to.
Better not steal any more fucking books from where we're gone, dude. I'll kill you.
But books are like the most valuable.
That's fine and all, but if you take any books, I will slay you.
Wait,
can only get
from
so
the
wrecked.
bibliotech?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
From the what?
La
The bi-
Bibliothèque Suprême.
The biblical.
Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
then to next best role player, Ches. Or wait, no, my bad. Big J. I didn't add you to the list. Big J,
Ouch.
next established character. What's your biggest regret?
So I start to look around, and I stop, and my guy gets really teary-eyed, and then he bursts out, "I never knew my father."
Oh. Why now?
Holy
I
shit.
can't,
Why now?
I can't deal with this. Seeing this badass fucking orc that I've seen with the fucking sword swinging around, break into tears. I'm walking away. I'm gonna keep walking down the road. Actually, I
Oh,
can't deal with
God,
that.
that was amazing. Well played.
That was great.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Arnis is super interested. He's like, yeah, I knew my father, but I've known many soldiers who haven't. He's like, what did you know anything about him?
He raped my mom.
Ah, oh,
Yeah.
are you a half orc?
I mean, look at me. I'm big
Yeah, it's
and
pretty
ugly.
common. Pretty common for half orcs. Sucks, man. I understand. It's got to be hard to come from that, but that was a fucking excellent response.
My only other regret is I almost made it with this cleric babe, but I failed.
Clerics are
Oh, yeah.
notoriously no clerics are notoriously difficult to make it with.
Dude, I was there. I was
Is
so
that in
close.
character?
I could see the light was right there. I just couldn't take it.
Could see the sunrise.
Might have had a little too much to drink that night.
Okay, Chaz, your character's new to this group, but yeah, Arnis asks you the same question.
Garland gives him this sort of like one eyebrow raised look and says, "Took me too long to come to my faith. Could have done so much more warring."
Warring, you said?
Oh, yes, I'm a worshipper of Gorum, the god of war.
Oh, so is that how you pray?
Oh, there's standard prayer, yeah, but you know, if I can find myself in a scrap or two, I tend to
Does it have
gravitate
to
to
be
it.
does it have to be large scale? You know, like a city
Oh.
versus city, or can it just be like a one-on-one? How does war work?
No, you can worship Gorum in a variety of ways, but the chief one is just proving yourself in combat, any combat. Just and he gets this look on his face, like he's like just this big grin on his face. He's like, just win.
Any combat?
He looks back at Arukabar. Yeah, any combat.
Have you been to the Senate building before?
I have not been to the Senate building before. Not sure what.
Alright. Well, they have some, let's just call them interesting styles of battle.
Ah,
Arnis is like, yes, no weapons, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a bunch of half-naked dudes like wrestling each other and shit. Kind of weird.
Personally,
Arnis is like, yeah, does that count as war? I don't know. No weapons, just wrestling?
oh, conflict is conflict, my man.
Even non-violent ones.
Well, a chief precept of Gorum is that you're not made, you're forged. And what you need heat to forge things, you need conflict to grow. And so through war, through conflict, we grow. It doesn't have to be violent. It doesn't have to end in death. As a matter of fact, I try not to kill people if it's all possible. But you evolve through striving, and what better way to strive than in a fight? Be that a test of wills, a test of blades, or if it all comes down to it, a test of drinking. And somewhere Sigbert just raises his hand in victory.
Yeah, we're gonna have some issues.
Somewhere Sigbert hears, yeah, and he like salutes the guy and like finishes his drink. Okay, last but not least, he turns to Barrelwith, the newest adventurer, and asks, yeah, what was Barrelwith's biggest regret?
Biggest regret is losing my connection to my family and people. Through my general appreciation and respect for all human, elven, dwarven life, and my xenophobic family, I severed my ties and went my own way. I've also developed an appreciation for the finer things in urban living. I prefer my time in a tavern or in a nice room as opposed to the woods, the forest, but I haven't lost my skills out there.
I've seen this man sneak through the woods without anyone else seeing him, take down a deer, and then turn around and complain that there's nowhere to sleep. Gorham love him, and then I just pat Barrelwith on the back.
Arnis is like, yeah, nothing beats a nice drink in the inn. I agree. The good old book.
But that's enough for this. I don't appreciate talking about myself to relative strangers. Can we just get somewhere to spend the night? And I kind of look off in the distance.
How far is this old shield exactly?
Arnis says, we'll never make it there tonight. He says we should rest somewhere here. There's no better place along the road, really.
Sorry, mate.
Just up here another few miles, I think, is the best place. But
I don't know about staying directly off of this road. I really suggest we probably wander off into the woods a few tens of feet and find somewhere.
I have animate rope. Oh wait, no, sorry. I'm thinking rope trick. Never mind.
I've got rope.
What the hell's the rope gonna do for us? We need to get off the road where they won't first see us.
Rope trick
I ain't
allows
scared of
us to
nothing.
hide in a pocket dimension, and we can rest and get better benefits.
how long does that last, though?
It's like an hour per level of the caster, but I'm not high enough yet. Yeah,
Yeah, me neither. Hold on 1 second.
that's where that.
Agreed.
Ooh. But that's where that other caster feat that gives me the bonus caster levels would
You
match my ECL.
You guys do whatever the hell you want. I'm just gonna put my tent right here, like 2 feet off the road.
That's not a good idea.
It's a fucking road. Come on,
Yeah,
we've
you
dealt
don't-
with worse.
Nobody in the history of the world has ever had anything bad happen to them on a road. Clearly.
I'd rather have high visibility on the road rather than in the middle of the woods.
Thank God you're an intimidating fucking half-orc. I'm gonna go find a spot back here in this clearing.
I'm following in.
I'm gonna go find some game fucking now.
Do I have to roll anything to find a decent
so
spot?
You want to go deeper into the woods and find a spot? And try to
No,
convince
not
you
like that much deeper necessarily. Yeah,
Or
don't
you
get
just
me
go,
wrong.
like, set
We're
your-
going
set your tent.
Yeah, we're going like 30 feet off the road. We're going to set up in kind of a thicket, but where we still have some visibility from the road. And we're going to get comfortable for the night. Believe me, my fucking bedroll is fabulous. Wait till you see it.
It's the fanciest thing I've ever seen.
God, it's grouped out with a couple of fucking fairies.
Okay, so everybody's setting up camp for the night. What's for dinner? Anybody know how to cook?
I can fucking hunt if somebody can cook.
I got rations. I'm good.
What's in your rations? Is it like crackers and shit and like dried meat?
Yeah, a little slice of cheese.
Damn it. You know, I have no rations. I'm gonna have to fucking hunt.
Wait, 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 wait.
Yep, all your new companions like pull out rations and start nibbling. Ches, did you get rations?
I did not put them on my character
No.
sheet. No.
Even Ches, he like looks to you like with a like hungry look.
I look back at him. Don't worry. We'll find something.
I'll give you a ration if you tell me your plate armor's not that cool.
Oh. It's plate armor, mate. It's just armor. It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be cool. It's supposed to be functional.
So you're saying it's not cool?
I'm saying it's not cool. No.
Okay, here's a ration.
Thank you. He just gives you a look like I don't. I don't understand.
I look at the ration in Garland's hand.
I split it with him.
Oh, take it appreciatively, break off a piece, and feed it to the cat.
No, it's super cute. Yeah, you guys are all around like a little campfire you like set up, and you got your tents all pitched, and there's like stumps you're sitting on, eating your snack foods.
And somewhere Zozo is still walking down the road, wondering why people aren't coming.
I don't know. All your friends set up camp. Did you keep walking?
Yeah.
I mean, I did because I saw fucking Arukabar bust into tears. I'm not dealing with that shit. Shit was way too overdramatic.
Would you eventually like turn back, or are you gonna keep?
I don't think Zozo's smart enough or wants to actually turn back.
Okay, that's fine. You guys all pitch your tents, and Zozo keeps walking into the darkness.
Yeah, so apparently camping next to the road is a bad idea, but just splitting the party is okay.
Well, he stormed off.
Well, nobody told
Yeah.
told Zozo we were camping.
Damn.
Okay,
This is off to a cracking start, gentlemen.
We like to live dangerously.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I like to live. Can we just?
I like to live and not dangerously. I just want to live. You know, like, is that too much to ask? Give me like a minute. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, it's a great time to have a short break. Let's do a 5 or 10 minute break. Everybody go have a bathroom or a beverage, or stay tuned for the exciting conclusion.
Of Zozo's death.
Of your camping trip.
Yeah, camping adventure. Man, I fucking love D100 RP questions. Those are the best.
They are.
It's like everybody starts making up shit and laughing, you know? It's great. Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, me too. I'll be right back.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm back. I got whiskey and coke.
I didn't get any more liquor. Got some water though.
What's wrong with you?
I got a damn Kit Kat and some water, and I
I'm
had
back.
a bunch of liquor before. Yo,
Hey, I had a question. So are we starting at 9 p.m. Eastern, or are we starting at 10 p.m. Eastern?
10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central.
Okay. Okay.
And I figure we'll go for another hour or so. Is that like okay with everybody?
It's fine with me.
Maybe
You-
up to an hour and a half, which is going to be like I think 3 hour playtime.
That's totally fine with me.
I'm good all night.
I know.
I'm just
Foldus
sitting
is probably
here
the one that's
also.
the problem for the most.
I'm just goofing around on Minecraft anyway.
But we're cool. I'm just sitting here playing. It's fucking Saturday night.
Yeah, it's a good night for staying up a little late. What do you think so far? You having fun? What'd you find a character generator? It sounded like.
No, hell no.
No?
You and I made that whole thing yesterday.
I don't know, the thing where you're like talking about you prefer life in a tavern instead of the forest and stuff. I didn't hear nothing about that.
Oh no, it was just off the cuff.
Cool, yeah, that's awesome. That's like what we're looking for. Everybody's off the cuff, and
That's the only way to play.
that's the funnest part I've realized. That's why I love that. I rolled a D100 and picked a question from the list.
That's hilarious because I thought you pulled that off of that fucking chart that Chesley posted or whatever.
I really
No,
didn't
no.
know where you wanted us to go with that.
It's a thing I started doing in my D&D game, but yeah, it's just kind of like make up some shit about your backstory right now, and like everybody seems to have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I'm glad
Like,
I went
everybody makes
third
it.
because I need time to like think about what I'm gonna say. If you'd have did me first, I would have had like no idea what to do.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to like order of who knows what they're doing the most, you know. And I knew Ches was going to be able to bullshit for 15 minutes because he's like he knows what he's doing with this. So yeah, that's great. Like we know all kinds of shit about Chiz's character now, right? Like he went from nothing to a bunch.
You're sweet, Bear.
And what?
You're sweet.
I know you. I know you want to tell us about your cool guy you wrote stories about, and I want to hear it.
I don't remember when I started naming characters Garland. I think it was in Dark Souls 3.
Everything's a G. It's like your god and like your character and like your other character. And like...
Yeah, I realized
babe.
I realized real quick the problem of role playing Gorm if you worshipped Gorham. That was gonna get confusing real quick.
Oh, waiting on Pat.
Just waiting on the passkey.
All right, I'll BRB. I will go get me a shot.
Shots.
I love how shitty this world map is. It's like the best shitty map ever.
Nah, that shit's legit.
Fucking MS Paint technique. Paint.net evolved MS Paint technique.
I haven't worked with MS Paint in a really long time.
Yeah, no, you should get Paint.net instead. It's like MS Paint but better.
I think that's what I had. I used to play a game called Diplomacy online. I used to make custom maps for that and use MS Paint.
That's cool. There's a D&D guy that I watch, Matt Colville, the one Ches showed me. He's really into that game, and he talks about that all the time.
Diplomacy might be one of the greatest board games of all time.
That's like exactly what he says, yeah.
Because like,
and he tries to run D&D sessions like that.
There's no luck in Diplomacy. Like every unit has a strength of 1, and then you support moves with like adjacent friendly units. And then you talk to the other players and are they lying?
Yeah,
are they telling the truth? Or are they just, yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it sounds really good. But
Season
yeah.
is it? What's the temperature as Pat wanders down the fucking road?
Oh, the temperature? Like in the game?
Yeah.
Like it's nighttime. It's pretty temperate. I'm gonna say it's like established. It's spring, and so it's it's 70, maybe down to 65 or something. But like it's pretty nice out. Not cold.
Perfect stroll.
Perfect for camping. Got a nice gentle fire, like going lower and like keeping the warm radiant heat and shit. I don't know about you guys, like you go camping, you lay in the tent, like laying in the tent at night looking up, like shit, that's like the best shit ever. Nature.
Bear would be a bard / druid.
should run a game so Bear can fucking play. You should run a game so Bear can fucking play for a
this game on Sunday. I'm a ranger who like just graduated college as a ranger, and like so I know all about these animals, but I've never like seen them, and so I'm like going on adventures to try to see all these weird beasts. And it's a super fun character to play so far.
Are you gonna get a beast companion? Is it literally medieval Pokemon?
No, I just want to find all the beasts I can and write about them in my book. And I'm gonna be famous for my beast knowledge. And there's another ranger in the party who's like been a ranger for 200 years, and like so it's some really funny dynamic. I'm like, so you ever seen a panther? I think that was last session. Shit was really. It's like, yeah, I've read all about him, but like I've never seen one. Or like, ah, yeah, elf guy's like 600 years old. He's like, yeah, I've seen him a bunch. No big deal.
That's very cool dynamic.
Yeah, so everywhere we go, I keep just asking about beasts and stuff, and like there's some other story threads going on, but like my character is really obsessed with beasts and just wants to go find them and see them and write about them like wherever. So everybody else is like, so what's up with this place we're going to? And I'm like, where's the dragon? Send me to the dragon.
I stole a setting from Torment Tides of Numenera, Brian, for this one.
What's the setting?
I didn't steal it wholesale, but the setting in my game is it's a place called the Shattered Plains that forms most of the ground level of a country called Galatea. The Shattered Plains are so called because way back when, a wizard built this incredible magic city that spanned the entirety of of where Galatea now sits, and then got his ass possessed by a demon. And a bunch of people had to go stop him and destroy his magical city in the process. Then, out of a show of defiance, they built their new empire on top of the magical city. That turned out to be a bad idea because a whole bunch of magical items in one place causes the equivalent of magical Chernobyl. And
it's just a hellscape?
You know, it's more... You ever heard of wild magic, like in terms of D&D mechanics?
No.
Chronicles. That's what I imagine. Have you ever played the game?
Yeah, I played Crystal Chronicles.
Exactly what I'm imagining is going to happen next session.
The miasma, right?
Yeah.
Brian, there's a table for wild magic sorcerers who, whenever they cast a spell, they have to roll on a table. If they roll a certain number, they have to roll. Or if they have to roll a d20. If they roll a certain number, they have to roll in the wild magic table, which has a bunch of random effects. The most famous of which is you cast level 3 fireball centered on yourself.
What range is that from? I think I'm looking at the table right now.
I can't remember.
Level 3 fireball. I'm looking.
Party wipe.
Yeah, pretty much.
And PF2 is different.
I'm here.
He's back. He's back. Jeez. Okay. We ready, boys?
You ready?
Boys,
Ready.
roll call.
Alex, are you here?
Boys, roll call.
Alex.
Put on his headset.
I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, my mic was muted.
Oh, he put the headset on. No, just kidding.
My headset was on the whole time too.
Puts the
You guys
headset on its skin.
snuggled down in camp comfortably while your disgruntled monk friend who didn't want to deal with emotional issues like stormed off into the darkness. Pat, would you continue storming into the darkness, or would you like light a torch? Or like what's your guy thinking about storming off?
I couldn't see Urgabar and that
Yeah, you couldn't handle your friend. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. I have to see if I actually have a torch. I don't.
Okay. So you trudge down the road in relative darkness and like let your eyes adjust.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that one because I don't see a torch.
Okay, you trudge down the road quite a
Mhm.
ways, and like you keep heading for a while. A couple hours pass, and still pretty late at night. You eventually pass like the fork. You remember this fork? That's where you went north. You went to Dunhurst Mines, and you fought the fire elemental guy, and you eventually like went into the ethereal plane and shit. And like you remember this place is nice, but you keep walking a bit, and eventually the road like leads into like forest, and the forest starts getting pretty thick. It's been a couple hours at this point. Would you continue walking?
Yes, because I assume that they're just on their way.
Okay, so yeah, he keeps fucking trudging. He's like a couple miles out at this point. You guys are all making Z's in camp. Pat, at the edge of your kind of vision, you keep trudging down this road. You eventually see some kind of like lights in the distance. Make a
Are they
perception
moving?
check. They are not moving. Make a perception check though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess there's no such thing as disadvantage though. But yeah, I'll just give you a penalty in my brain.
Okay. What was the perception?
Yep, perception. Because yeah, you are walking in the dark, looking around. You do see some light, but yeah, with that, you're pretty good. You see what looks like a series of wagons, and they're set a distance off the road into like grassy field. There's a series of wagons, and behind the wagons, there appears to be like probably some sort of magical light that seems to be glowing, kind of like a torch, but much more steady and different kind of hue. And near the perimeter of the kind of wagon circle, from what you can tell, you do see some smallish humanoid figures kind of standing around and moving and shuffling and not moving very much though. Like essentially, it looks like there's guards set.
I'm gonna avoid the fuck out of that
Okay.
because Zozo probably mentally thinks that those are guards in closest town outside of where Old Shield is, which I'm assuming is a town. Was I told that it was a town?
Yeah, you knew about Old Shield was a town, but you know that it was like much farther than this.
Right.
This appears to be some kind of set of like travelers or like a wagon train kind of thing.
Hmm.
But yeah, so you're gonna try to just like sneak around them.
I wanna see if I can see guards. Can I sneak to
You
see
wanna, like,
guards?
investigate a little more. Yeah,
Mhm.
sure. Give me a stealth check. You're already in full darkness, right? So like you can't see very good, but like you definitely can approach. And like it's tall grass pretty much. Just a nice field and kind of into the woods a little bit is where this camp is set. But yeah, with the 19th stealth, you're easily able to kind of go through this tall grass, and it it slides across your body and feels real nice, and it's kind of got mist on it. But you peek through the grass and you see the people at guard are very short, much shorter than you. They have long beards and distinctively pointy hats. You recognize them as gnomes.
Oh.
They are the gnomes that are there. There's one every probably like 50 feet, kind of around the perimeter of this wagon train. By your estimate, there's at least 10, maybe 15 wagons in this train.
Would I recognize this from the last couple of sessions ago? That this could have been the caravan that left for Minster as all the gnomes went?
Certainly you could make that connection, yeah. And now you do get closer, you notice a bunch of wagons with a bunch of like gnomes hanging out around the edges. From what you can tell, yeah, it seems like the thing.
Okay. This is What was the gnome's name?
The gnome you met was named Georgian. You found him in the Desert Thirst Temple, locked in a cage,
Mhm.
covered in blood, next to a similarly freshly dead gnome that he had appeared to have eaten.
Hmm.
You did then leave Georgian with a caravan of gnomes that left town, and you heard them talking about Exodus, but you didn't investigate it any further.
I see. I'm gonna cautiously approach the gnome.
Oh yeah, as you approach, the gnomes shout out. They see you kind of break the things and super high pitched voice, and who goes there?
I mean, no harm. I mean, absolutely no harm.
What's your name?
My name's Zozo.
What do you want with us? We're the gnomes.
The gnomes. You're
The
the only gnomes. Are you a boy band?
No, we're the gnome sector in this area. We've Now, who are you?
I told you I was Zozo. We've already had.
Okay,
this
what
conversation.
brings you? Why are you traveling at night? It's pretty suspicious.
I was with a group of people who are on their way to Old Shield, and that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, okay. That's good. We're out here. We're having a gnome camp. Can we
Gnome.
help you?
Well, I kind of seem to misplace my friends. I don't know where the hell they went.
Oh, you're lost.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
Oh, do you need? You need some food? You got some mushrooms too.
Yeah, dude, I totally do. I love my.
Okay, so yeah, they're pretty trusting, and they straight up let down their guards. And you come into the light and yeah, make out more clearly most of the gnomes seem to be kind of sleeping and stuff. There's a pretty skeleton crew,
Mm-hmm.
but there is a gnome kind of you follow them to the center of the camp. And yeah, you see here, even though it's really late at night, you see there's a bunch of gnomes here, and they're all stirring the pot. They're all making stew. They're all hanging out, and it seems like what they're having a good time with.
Hell yeah.
They all kind of look at you a bit weirdly, but welcomingly, and they grab you a bowl and get some soup. There's some purple mushrooms floating in it, and
The bowl's
water
tiny.
too. It is a
Mhm.
very tiny bowl. Yeah, the mushrooms are really tiny too.
That's
And yeah, they give you a big old bowl of stew, and they look at you a little expectantly. And one of them kind of pipes up. He's like, "What brings you here?"
I'm sorry, but we've already had this
Oh
conversation.
yeah, I don't know. There's the other guy out there. It wasn't me.
No. I really like repeating myself to
Okay, well,
1,200 gnomes who asked me the same question.
nice to meet you. I'm Borgian.
Origin,
God
Awesome.
damn
dude.
it! There's gnomes.
I think we broke Chaz.
Probably.
You should meet the king.
The
The
king?
king?
Yeah. That
Wait.
king.
You guys are the gnome, and you have a king?
Yeah. You don't know how we got a structure, just like
I'm not
all the
familiar.
other races got a structure.
Yeah.
Yeah, when when the humans, whatever homeland comes under attack, all the humans go defend it, right?
Is
Same
that
kinda
what you
thing.
guys are doing? Oh, you guys are gonna go defend your land?
Oh, not quite.
Hmm.
Not quite, but yeah, just how the whole race kind of goes behind certain things, right? That's
Mhm.
what's going on.
Oh, yeah,
We're just answering a call.
call. Is it the calling?
I don't know what's that.
Never mind.
They're like, you should meet the king.
All right, I'm gonna go meet the king. I'm gonna
But
take
yeah,
my
they-
tiny bowl and sip it like a cup, and I'm gonna go walk and find whoever the fuck is a king.
The gnome, yeah, they offer you a refill in your little tiny cup, but yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
they lead
Hey.
you over to a gnome.
Hey, Bear.
Yeah.
Bear. I don't want a backseat DM. So this is just a request. Can the king gnome have like a super fucking deep voice?
Sure.
Excellent.
Oh, I will accept this request. Good timing. Yeah, the gnomes lead you further to another gnome.
Okay. Is he sitting on a throne or something?
He's
I mean-
totally sitting on the throne,
Holy shit.
Oh, that's a gnome.
yeah. I am the king of the gnomes. What brings you before me? The one they call Zozo.
Well, I had some adventures that were going to Old Shield. I've since lost them. I stumbled upon your caravan here. And now we're talking because they told me to come talk.
I heard you are lost. What do you think of the stew?
It's really good.
This pleases the gnomes.
I know.
Yes, well, you are welcome to stay with us until your friends come.
Okay. I appreciate that.
So we are very busy though, so please stay out of the way. Fuck, I'm losing the voice.
I've had my fun. You can do whatever voice you want now. Just the idea of this tiny gnome just opens his mouth and what the fuck's up? Funny only to me? All right, that's fine.
So you're wanting me to stay out of the way, and that's fine. I will happily. However, what is it you're doing? Will it be bad for my health?
The gnome looks you up and down, and he kind of says, like, no, it will not harm you, but you should stay out of the way.
Got it.
People gather here for an important purpose.
Oh yeah,
We will be gone soon.
gone. Like house
Yes. Tomorrow.
tomorrow. Okay.
Tomorrow night, yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, you kind of are camping on the middle of a road.
Well, we're off to the side a bit, but
Well, yeah. Okay.
Arukabar would be proud of you.
Well,
yes, we must be going. You must feel it as well.
What?
But yeah, you're welcome to join us if you'd like.
join you in doing.
Do you not know? The Exodus.
What is this?
Can you not feel it in your bones?
Sorry. This. I can feel this mushroom stew going into my belly. Whatever the Exodus is not it.
Can you feel it in your gnomes?
Your gnome's bones?
Mm-mm. Sorry, full human, way taller than you. Sorry.
We did not consider such facts, but
Mm-hmm.
yes, we must go. We must leave. We must go back to the first world.
Oh, there's another world. Hmm.
I cannot explain why exactly, but we all know and feel that we must go back.
Yeah.
This event came across all gnome kind in the past week or so.
Mm.
We have all been organizing to evacuate.
Damn, that's a loose lip. No.
Evacuate. So, is there something that's gonna happen to this world that you know about? Because that sounds bad for my health.
Well, there's nothing. I mean, we don't really know what, but we do feel that something is astray. Our people came here along many eons ago from the first world. Legends say something there drove us from the lands, but no one recalls what. And now it seems the legend has reversed.
Reverse.
Wait, his voice is deep.
Wait, his voice is deep. Fuck.
Oh, Oh, that joke panned out beautifully.
Yeah, this is what he's spraying, and he explains to you that yeah,
Mhm.
we're making a ritual tomorrow night. We're going the fuck back. We're getting the fuck out. If you want to come with us, you come on down, bro.
No, I got some other objectives, but
He says, all right, well, you know, have some stew and chill or whatever you need till your friends show up. No big deal.
sounds good.
I love how casual this is. You know, just nah, man. Hey, you want to tear open the veil between worlds with us? Nah, man. I got something else to do. All right, it's cool. It's cool. Just enjoy your food. We're gonna be over here ripping asunder the dimensions of man.
Don't mind the ritual.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't let us keep you up.
So reassuring.
Don't let us keep you up. Just ignore the sounds of eldritch beasts straining against their cosmic prisons.
No eldritch beasts.
What's
Oh
that
my
noise in the
God.
background? I hear chanting.
Okay, so yeah, Pat, they show you a nice snuggly bed, nice little snuggly
Mm-hmm.
cot, and they give you like another bowl of mushrooms. It's super bland, but like it's warm. It's like it's okay.
Yeah, it's better than the last meal I had.
I'm sorry, guys. Okay. good.
And yeah, you're gonna snuggle down and wait and hope your friends show up.
Yeah, kind of with one eye open, probably not really sleeping because
Okay. Keep and watch.
yeah, I recall there being a carnival among them, cannibal even.
Okay.
I
Those are two
recall-
different words.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
So
Okay,
yeah.
so so you snuggle down and you keep one eye open, you kind of not getting very restful rest. Rest of
Mhm.
the guys getting super restful rest, kicking back. They got delicious like mutton that fucking like barrel with hunted. I don't know. Delicious. And the rations and everything's delicious.
It's just
Yeah.
comfortable by the fire.
The night passes and like you guys were working really late into the night. So like the sun rises and it kind of wakes you the fuck up. And you guys are not fully rested. You can take a short rest, but I think nobody's really used shit, so I think you're still good. And yeah, you guys wake up in camp and you realize like your bro is totally not there.
Wasn't there another one of you?
No. No, I don't know. Who are we missing? I say sleepily.
There was that one fellow weren't carrying any weapons or anything.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, where did he go?
Arnis is like that ninja guy.
Yeah.
You seem to get quite kind of angry at our friend Arukabar here's revelation that he misses his father.
Rukbar, any reaction?
It's
It's definitely about your funny outbreak.
no.
Okay, so yeah, you guys pack up your camp and kind of head back off. Arnis is like to the west. And like he's pretty oblivious of any tracks or anything like that. But if Barrel with you'd like to make
I
a
was
check,
yeah, I was gonna say
check, yeah.
Question just for me. Is he still like young looking, blonde hair, short cut, like
Arnis?
youthful? Yes.
Yeah, he is still super like
Okay. I'm just curious as if something happened over the Niners.
okay. Yeah, with a 21 survival, you fucking knocked it out of the park. You can clearly see like the sandal. Pat, you're wearing sandals probably, right? Like
The sure, dude. For the
Yeah.
fucking reference, hell yeah,
he's
dude.
like a fucking monk wearing these cool sandals, and you can see these like very frustrated kind of footprints very angrily and like hastily placed to go off like to the horizon.
Gentlemen, I'd have to say your friend went off this way last night. Clearly in the mud, his tracks. Follow me.
See, Arnis is kind of like butting elbows with you. He's like, no, follow me.
Oi, my friend here says your friend went this way. Do you want to go off one down?
Well, you know, same way, but he's following me, not him. To la bibliothèque.
Austin, has anyone ever introduced you to the phrase fragile masculinity?
I don't believe I've read that book.
No, I
believe I've read that book.
No, I suppose not.
I'm proud
Carry
of
on.
that.
Oh, that's a good one.
That was a good exchange. Well played.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so yeah, you guys hit the road. They're fucking quipping all over the place, back and forth at each other along the walk. And eventually, yeah, you come to the same shit path out. You see, like, it's clear daylight though, so you see this kind of opening clearing off the side of the road with a big kind of wagon circle with a bunch of gnomes standing guard, and they see you too. And they all kind of bristle and like gather their spears and kind of group up towards you guys, but like they're far enough away that they don't, you can't hear them or anything. Like, what do you guys want to do?
Can I
Hmm?
Can
You'll get
I
the
hear the
spotlight again
ruckus?
in a second?
No, but can I hear the ruckus though?
No, not yet.
What were you about to say, Brian?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I look over at Apotham. He looks like a sneaky kind of sort, and I say, "You think you can slink off backwards and maybe get around these guys?"
Probably.
They seem bristling for a fight.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you see the footsteps go right into the middle of the camp, pretty much, like through the grass.
And it
Well-
looks like your friend might be in there.
Hang on. You, what was your name?
And who just points?
And he points at Apotham.
Stabby McStabberson.
That's nonsense, but if that's what you want me to call you.
How dare you? The Staversons are a proud family of Weatherford.
Wah wah.
Do I have to roll an opposed insight check on
Yeah,
that?
sure. Give me input.
Oh, hell yes. Garland gets to roll. Watch me roll on that fucking one. I've got a +9 to insight. Watch me roll on that fucking one.
Come on, one. Come on, one.
Even with a 1 + 9. Oh, yeah, I guess it's a 1 though. But
Oh, shit. Hang on.
we believe.
Can I assist?
No, you dick.
No, I want to assist Apotham.
Oh.
Oh, I don't think you can really assist a bluff. I mean, you could. I guess you could try to throw in like a.
Well,
yeah, I've known Stabby
I
my
did.
whole life. You know, but like you got to RP it. Like, give me that RP.
I said the Staversons are a well-respected family of Weatherford.
Okay, sure. Yeah, give me a
I-
bluff too.
I
You get a
think
10
Big
or
Gay
higher. Yeah, he'll
is,
get a
is
+2.
I think he's convinced from the last time I bluffed him because he's one of the few who still believes it.
Oh yeah, maybe he does still believe it. That's a pretty good point. So yeah, give me a bluff check too, and you'll give him a bonus. But Ches rolled pretty, knocked it out of the park there.
Yep.
I think Bears knocked it out of the park is my that'll do.
Yeah, pretty much.
No. Don't get to stick to the name.
But yeah, so yeah, no, you can tell Stabby McStyverson is kind of bullshit. But like, you know that this other orc dude totally like seems to believe it though.
Garland just gives him again. Garland has a habit of when he knows someone's like bullshitting him or is like really, just one eyebrow just goes up. Just all right. He looks like the Rock when he does it. Just a bearded Rock. So he gives him a stare and goes, "Stabby McStabberson, could you perhaps sneak around while I hail these fine gentle gnomes and see what they've got to say?"
Sure. I immediately try to go poof.
Brilliant.
Okay, you're gonna try to sneak around the corner. Is that what you're doing? Yeah, you're trying to like go in.
Well, they're
Correct.
off in the field. Off the road, there's got to be like vegetation. He should be able to
Yeah.
like slink his way into it.
Yep. So you make some kind of double back into the woods, but the gnome dudes have pretty much established that there's somebody looking at it. They certainly saw you go back down the road. They didn't see you sneak off, but they saw you, leave the group. Even with your high stealth check. But yeah, you managed to sneak through the woods quite snackily.
Okay, snick.
At this point, Pat, yeah, make a perception check. Do you notice the gnomes rustling about the kerfuffle? You land in bed, like the sun's rising. You kind of like snoozing a little bit. Yeah, with a 16, yeah, you're aware of the gnome guards all like bristling about something on the road.
And get
How
out
do
of.
you react?
Can I get out of whatever the fuck I'm in? Am I in like a caravan or something?
Bedroll.
Sure. I'll get up out of my bedroll and start wandering over to the noise.
Yeah, you clearly see like a bunch of your bros hanging out over there in the distance, just on the edge of sight, with Apotham missing.
Oh. And I see all these gnomes rallied for like trying to kill these people, I guess,
Yeah, I
right?
mean, you could try to defuse the situation.
Yeah. No, gnomes, fellow gnomes, people. These people are with me. You remember how I lost my adventuring pack? That's him.
Friends.
Yeah, more friends. Don't.
Okay.
No battle. No.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, the gnomes like all put down their spears and they all like wave welcomingly. Like Apotham, you're hiding in the woods. You like see this whole thing go down. Like the gnomes are welcoming your friends.
I was sitting there planning to cast Enlarge Person on myself and start stepping on them, but now I'm disappointed. So I just kind of shake my head and quietly make my way out of the woods and approach slowly and make sure that nothing's being missed. And I look for Bear, or not Bear, fuck, Pat. God damn it. What the fuck is wrong with me? Anyway, I look for Pat.
Oh, as you approach, some of the gnomes kind of shout out to you and they're like, "Do you come for the ritual?"
Oh, the gnomes. As the
And-
gnomes mention the ritual, I look over at Ches and I give a slight knowing glance.
I ask, what ritual?
Oh boy. Not
Exodus.
this.
Exodus?
Yeah, we're
March.
leaving tonight.
I catch Beryl with glance.
This wouldn't happen to be like a death related ritual, would it?
Are you inquiring if they're going to commit mass suicide?
Shh. Just answer the question.
He says no, there's no suicide. Nothing like that.
Okay, so
It's a high pitched voice. Wrong voice. But they say, yeah, sure, we're going back to the first world. You want to come with? Come on.
what dimension is this? In this first world?
You don't know about the first world?
No.
Yeah, it's I think you guys call it the Feywild. That's where we all came from. The gnomes.
Oh.
Every one of us came from there at one point. I mean, unless we were born here, but we lived a really long time.
Dude, so if we were to come with you, would we be able to get back to our plane?
Oh, I don't know. We're not concerned with that.
Oh, okay. No, then I'm good on that. I appreciate the offer.
I look at Apotham and I say, "That's a wise choice, my friend."
Yeah.
I feel like we could put a squirrel with just like one piece of gold in its mouth in front of this party and just distract them entirely, couldn't we?
Squirrel? Where? Gold?
Anyway. Friend gnome,
Yes.
you have you performed one of these rituals before?
Oh shit, let me change this. Oh yeah, there we go. You're talking to like the king guy, I guess, and he's supposed to have a deep voice.
Hang on, Bear. I just moved this over to my 4K monitor. The watermark on the gnome.
Oh, you're just noticing that now?
You just noticed.
Hell yeah.
Don't call the FBI.
No.
It's a magical gnome.
It's a
There's no watermarks. What are you talking about?
It's a magical gnome.
It's a stockpile.com gnome.
Great gnome king though. It's the only gnome king that works good.
I am not remotely criticizing you, Bear. Like, don't get me wrong. That is funny. That is not like bad.
He's a magical gnome.
And all the gnomes are garden gnomes too. What do you want from me?
This is the closest thing to the Adventure Zone we're ever gonna play. Oh my god!
The gnome king is like, yeah, we're doing the ritual tonight. If you want to join us, you're welcome to come with us to the Feywild.
Like,
I look directly at the Gnome King and I say, no, I'm not going to anything with you.
Suit yourself.
not to rain on anybody's parade, but you. Again, I have to inquire: is there do you have any expertise on this? Have you tried it before? Have you tried it somewhere where you're not likely to cause, mass havoc?
No. We've mastered the magic for millennia. It's written in our history books, but we've never done it ourselves. The magic requires a mass gathering of gnomes.
So
we hope to try it tonight, but we are confident in our ability to control the portal, at least for as long as we need to go through and to close it behind us.
Famous, if complex, last words.
Hey, question. You're gonna leave a whole village behind here. You do you mind if we take whatever you leave behind? Maybe you wouldn't happen to have anything worthwhile for a budding spellcaster, would you?
It's like he's come back around the other side and found honesty from like behind.
This is not a city by any means. It's just like a bunch of wagons, and they're all on the
It's a
go.
caravan, sure.
They have all of their belongings with them, it seems like. But no, they don't plan on leaving anything behind other than like campfires.
No.
You're gonna take the wagons right through.
We could kill him.
No, it's just unnecessary.
Oi, they haven't started a fight. We're not going to start one ourselves. Come on.
Look here, young buck. You ain't been here the whole time. I don't like these fucking gnomes, alright?
They make me nervous.
It's a bit racist, isn't it?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it's served us a little bit better than it should.
What have gnomes ever done to you?
They're small. That's a good place to start.
I mean, compared to me, you're small.
Go back to
for the
town
moment.
and find a gnome named Georgian and hang out with him for a day and let me know if you change your stance towards gnomes at all.
I mean, I've fought gnomes before, but
as soon as you say Georgian, the king like perks up and he's like, Georgian, and he's like, and like out of the distance.
No.
Like, yeah.
Let me be clear right now. If you bring Georgian out here, he's gonna die.
Out of the distance comes Georgian. And he immediately recognizes you guys, and like he has this flash of like oh shit slash oh shit it's that orc guy slash like oh shit they saw that I ate that my gnome companion slash like he's clear, and then you look at him and he's clearly wearing like pretty ornate clothing. Like he seems like he's built a kind of a name for himself, at least here. And he certainly like starts sweating, but he kind of puts on a face and he walks up and he's like, yes, Borgen, my king, how can I help you? He's like, these adventurers think they know you. And he looks at you guys, and yeah, he's like, hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah. Hey, Georgian.
Alright, who wants to hold me back?
I'll hold him back.
Okay. If you really want to force it, yeah, you can make contested strength
Shit.
checks.
Oh,
it seems
shit.
like you did not do very good there.
This is just straight up and down strength
Yeah,
roll.
just strength mod.
Oh.
Chaz with like one finger is just like
This
I get
fucking gnome.
I get like one arm like under your arm and then around your arm. I just got your arm behind your back like, Doug, come on, stop it, stop.
All right, so I give the gnome like I can do the 2 fingers to my eyes, and then I do point him at him, like you're gonna die.
he very much gets your signal and kind of starts sweating. But the king notices this whole interaction. He's like, I see you have a history, so be it. He says, Georgian is my second-hand man. He will lead the ritual tomorrow. Tonight, actually. I've lost time.
Is it nighttime?
No, so it's kind of like
hey.
day now. Yeah, you guys woke up, and they're planning to do the ritual tonight. And yeah, the king kind of offers you guys that, yeah, even if you don't want to come with, you could come and help us kind of perform the ritual. Even though not being gnomes, you could kind of participate. But he says, that's up to you. I don't know what you guys are up to.
I fucking look over at the rest of the gentlemen that don't know, mainly Sneaky Dude, Orc Guy, and, well, Shirtless Guy's not with us, so Sneaky Dude and Orc Guy. And I say, gentlemen, I've seen this perform before. We're not coming back from this if we let them perform this ritual.
I mean,
What do you mean by not coming back from this? Like the world is fucked as we know it, or
Nothing so extreme. Just we, personally, will not return.
like as in if we witness it, we won't return?
if we go weak,
Well-
then we don't come back, mate. You don't come back from the Feywild.
Well, you don't, not without some advanced magics, but yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry, do you have any advanced magics available?
uh,
Like, right? Do you?
yeah,
You've been working on it.
Really?
You're like a level 2 wizard, right?
yeah. I have enough casting ability that I could.
You could come back from the Feywild.
Yes.
Well, color me impressed.
Do what you
Meanwhile-
want, mate.
Meanwhile, Bearwith, you're a bit more familiar with these rituals than I am. Do they cause any sort of damage? Or bring anything else through on the way back?
I haven't seen anything come through. There was that incident with the crystals, but that's been over since about a week ago.
Yeah. Just curious, as you know, because if it's all the same to you lot, I just assume leave them to it, as long as all they're gonna harm is themselves.
Yeah,
Who knows him?
less gnomes the better.
I remind
that
you,
seems-
gentlemen, your friend is in there.
Hmm?
You can't hear us.
Excuse me,
Yeah, I can.
King.
Yeah, yes.
Our friend there. What's his name?
Georgian?
No. What's your friend's name? The shirtless one.
Zozo's standing right there. He diffused the fucking fight.
Well, you're
Oh.
back in camp. We haven't approached camp yet,
Zozo's
though.
right here, yeah. I'll assume you're all here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, is Zozo within sight of us?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How close is he to us?
Oh, he's at least, the other side of the argument.
Yeah. So like,
I assume you guys haven't like closed distance yet, but you're still
Yeah,
like,
no.
30-foot
Yeah.
range, something like that.
Yeah. So he's far enough away that like, we would be calling out in order to include him in the conversation, and therefore including the gnomes in the conversation, which we don't quite want to do yet. But at this point, okay, so I'm lying. At this point, we do. But I turn back to Stabby McStabberson. What's your friend's name?
Alex.
I Don't remember.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's down there.
So. Okay. Yeah.
Zozo. Zozo there. He's
Yeah.
not a prisoner of yours, is he? He can just leave if he wants to, yeah? King?
Oh yes, of course. He's your friend. We have no concern for him.
Right. Zozo?
Yeah.
Zozo, are you planning to go to the Feywild?
No, I lost you, Chucklefuck.
Right, well, you found us again, so let's get going.
That was kind of the idea? Question mark?
Charming. Glad we're on the same page. King, best of luck with your endeavors. Zozo, please come back over this way. Rest of us, shall we?
We shall.
Under my breath, I nod at Garland and I say, diplomatic as ever.
Good luck in your world.
Yeah, you too.
Good luck in yours.
Yeah, fuck off.
George is like, see you later.
I swear to God, dude.
I immediately hold Rukubar back again.
Can I smack a Rukabar on the back of the head? Just like a little pop?
Yes.
Alright. Smack a Rukabar on the head.
Okay, so you guys say fuck that to the gnome wagon situation. That's reasonable. You go back to hitting the road. You hitting the road. There's a cute little kitty like leading the way, and like an old man who's not an old man anymore. And
An
you
old
guys, what was that?
I said an old man who is still an old man.
Oh, he doesn't seem so old anymore. Now that you kind of like take another look at him, like,
Oh no, Garland. I mean, Garland's like 52.
oh, you're an old man. Okay.
Yeah.
You like having a hard time marching?
No, he's in good shape. He just like the beard is like kind of grayish, and he's got some like wrinkles on his face. Not like wrinkly, but like you can tell he's kind of older.
All right.
So I feel like I'm over describing him. I apologize.
No, that's fine.
We need to learn.
Yeah, so you guys head down the road a bit more. And just so we get a nice flavor of different like game style, who's leading the way? Are you guys following Arnis, or who's in the lead?
Is Arnis doing that cool like run
Arnis
thing?
is very much like this way to the bibliotech.
He was fairly insistent about it before.
I mean, if he's still doing the pitter patter feet, I'm gonna try to keep up with him because I think he's some old man that's weird.
Okay, so Arnis makes a perception check.
Oh, shit.
Which you don't know the result of. But he leads your bitch asses straight up into like down the road. You just follow the road and everybody's behind him. And he stops.
Hmm.
And he like holds his hand up behind him like a goddamn SWAT team guy. He's like, hold. Is everybody on here? Make sure everybody's on here.
I am.
Yes, the cat.
We are, yep.
Oh, yeah, we're all
Yeah,
here.
Arnis says hold, and he points and he says, ahead, there be ogres. And yeah, you guys see a fuck ton of ogres up ahead on the path. They're all carousing about. They haven't seen you yet. How to react?
I fireball.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
With me standing in front of you? Hell no.
I know, I'm kidding. I don't have fireball yet.
I was about
Anyway.
to say you're level fucking what? Two
Two.
wizard?
Yeah.
You all must be in the box.
But I get it next
yeah,
level.
If anybody wants to like do a preparatory thing, you can do that.
I want to prep a shocking grasp.
Okay, like on your hand or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Otherwise, I need everybody to roll initiative. A big J. No, Soldis, you're the guy who needs to know this. What you have to do is you have to find your token and then click it, and then at the top left you'll see a button that says initiative, and you got to click that. If you don't have it, let me know because maybe I fucked up.
Yeah, I can click on it, but it doesn't give me any options.
It's in the
So-
very top left by where like the scroll bar and
Yeah,
stuff.
once you click your dude, it's like near the top left by the pointer thing. Or do you not see one?
Oh, I gotta hide my token actions.
I don't see it, I swear.
Have you clicked on your guy on the map?
I have. I see 50 health settings.
Way up left, like
Yeah,
up
way
by,
up at the
up by
top
the
left.
browser address bar.
Advanced dice roller D20. What do you want me to just roll a D20? No, I gotta roll initiative.
I'm making you a thing 1 second. Here now. So now, click your guy, and again, you should see the buttons up top.
Could you make one for me too, there, Bear? I don't have it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Shit, is there a fucking command for just rolling initiative?
You can open up your character sheet and go click the initiative button on the core page.
Shit, yeah.
Oh, I wonder why that's fucked up. Because you should show everything as token actions, and then you're good. Chaz, try again. You should have an initiative one now.
Okay. Yeah.
You just typed one, it looks like, barrel with, but that works. The fuck do I add one? I don't remember.
Need me to roll for the damn cat too?
No, your cat just acts on your turn, is what we're gonna do.
Okay. But she got a 22 initiative.
Got a better initiative.
Fuck, I don't know how to make yours. I'm just gonna click it for you, and then then put whatever you got. What did you roll? It was a 12. Sorry, your cat's not special.
I swear to God, I don't see anything for initiative, and I've got my guy highlighted. But I also can't drag him around and stuff.
Oh, you can't
That
move?
would be the problem. Let me see. Edit. Controllable by this dude. Oh, it doesn't look made to me.
I don't
It
know.
looks like you should have edit on everything, I think. Controllable by, edited and controlled by.
I can try and disconnect and rejoin real quick.
Yeah,
I don't
try
fuck
that.
anything up, will it?
Yeah, try that. See if it resets your settings. It won't fuck anything up in the thing. This thing will literally save itself. Even if we were like to end mid-combat.
Loading.
Yeah, a few seconds.
No problem. I think we got everybody in initiative.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock.
Hey, quick question:
Now I can drag around.
Are ogres evil?
Looking. How the fuck is that thing? Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and so a bunch of ogres are fucking lounging about on the road. They're all like scratching their balls and like hanging out and like not really noticing you. Pat, you're the first guy who jumps. They all got big, huge clubs and javelins on their back.
I look at the group and I was like, you guys ready to go in?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Ready.
Notch an arrow and pull it back. Ready.
Zozo cracks his knuckles and says, alright, well, party begins. My movement again. 30.
The cat puts its 2 front paws out and arches its back and stretches, as if prepared.
And I'm gonna stand menacingly looking here.
You can do double move, remember?
Yeah, but
Or you can be act defensive and get like an AC bonus.
it's been forever since I've used the system. Yeah, I'll act
Yeah.
defensively.
That's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, puts up his dukes and Big J, you jump to second.
Oh, rat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing. Act 6 and act defensively.
All right, plus 2 AC. Barrel with, you're up next. Got an arrow readied.
Do what is so 30 feet is just a basic movement, and I can attack after that, right?
Yeah, so on your turn, you get a standard action and a move action, and you also get you could also have a thing called a full attack, but you don't have anything that will use that. But that would let you do like multiple attack. You're not high enough level for that though, so yeah, you can move and attack is pretty much your best bet, or move and spell or something like that.
What is 60 feet?
Yep, that's certainly in range of your what's it, longbow.
Longbow.
And so you can go to your character sheet and click that longbow button.
Yeah.
And you're shooting the bottommost one. Holy shit. Your first 2 rolls have both
We're
been
not
20s.
20s, yeah.
Something like that. It's
They
ridiculous.
were. Oh no. No, my first roll was
so-
not 20, but this is like the
Oh,
third or
crit
fourth.
damage fucked you though. I'm gonna give you the other 8 doubled because this bullshit, man. But yeah, so you would you like to describe how your arrow like completely fucks this guy?
I've got my arrow knocked and ready as I Naruto pitter patter up to that fucking spot just next to fucking Zozo. I stop, take a knee, draw my bow back in full strength, and let fly, and it lands flush into the fucking center of the ogre's skull. But they've got notoriously thick skulls, and it doesn't penetrate quite enough to cause critical damage, lethal damage. Excuse me.
It is a fuck ton of damage though.
So I get to do a cat now, right?
Yeah, now's your cat.
Oh
It
shit.
has its own like movement speed.
Character
and
sheet,
stuff.
yeah, movement speed.
Yeah, same thing.
fuck
You
is she
can
at?
probably
God
you
damn,
can
that
also
bitch
choose
can-
to double move, so like that's probably what you're
Literally doubles it to 100 fucking feet.
square is 5.
Yeah, she's got a 50 movement speed as it is though, so she could move.
Yeah. Your
God
whole
damn.
turn, yeah.
That cat's ridiculous. What?
Yeah, that's fucking
50
insane,
movement
dude.
I mean, have you
Yeah.
seen a cat run?
I mean, the cat has 9 life, right? Like, but it has 21 dex, so like it's a cat, you know.
I mean, that could put her.
Anywhere on the map, yes.
Yeah. All right, she's
No,
just.
I mean, it's just like 10, so it's just like 2 squares ahead of where you are, really, with just one of her moves.
No, each square is 5. If that doubles her to, and she's got 50 now, so that doesn't mean she gets 50. So 5, 10, 15, 20,
She gets
25,
10
30,
squares,
35, 40,
including
45,
diagonals. So,
50.
yeah, she could get like 2 in front of you.
That's, yeah, but then if she doubles, she could land by the fucking ogre.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not going to do that. Yeah, we're not going to do that, though. We're going to put her 2 in front of me and act defensively.
Okay, cat defense, okay.
Yeah.
Next up are some ogres. They're fucking pissed. They only have, what is it, 30 move speed. So this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, he pulls out a big fucking javelin. And he looks right at Pat because it's like the biggest thing right in front of him. And he hurls a big javelin at Pat. And it doesn't go good. Pat definitely dodges out of the way. It's like no big deal. The other ogre, same thing. They can't fucking get in range though, but they got javelins at the ready. This topmost ogre shoots at Big J. Does that hit? I might hit.
That's a tie with acting defensively.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
ties
take
are hit.
13 damage. This javelin just fucking spears right through you. You kind of misunderestimated the guy.
That
but
ain't shit.
This ogre tries. He kind of looks at the cat, but like the cat's super small compared to the javelin, so he tries to barrel with. With a 5, it just goes wide. Potham, you're up.
I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Well, that was just straight. What if I, instead for my last tile, go up here instead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm literally one short. What's my range? Hang on.
What's your range? Sounds like a baritone.
I think you meant baritone.
I think I meant baritone.
No, I meant alto.
There's none of them are close enough. And what's
Lend me
my-
a tenor.
Then either double move or act defensively.
Yeah, everybody defensive.
Shit.
Oh wait, yeah, Big J, you were defensive, weren't you? So I think you had
That
more
was-
AC.
Been
That
with
was with
defensive.
it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so he act defensive and it was even, so it's 30. Because that's how this works.
I ready an attack for the first ogre that comes within range to do the hand of the apprentice at him.
Can you
Okay,
prep
cool.
2 attacks?
Yeah, so kind of like ready a spell or whatever, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm readying an attack, but I'm still holding my shocking grasp.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that. Fair enough.
Ogre's up next. He kind of got shot a bit, so he's a little weird, but like he pulls out his great club and he fucking roars and he like charges.
Oh, I forgot that
He
was
can do the charge. Yeah. So charge is double move, and you get to attack at the end. So that was his full move, but he gets more. And he runs right at this little kitty cat, and as he sees the little kitty cat, he's like, "Good cat!" And he comes with his big, huge club, and he just like tries to fucking execute this little kitty. Oh, what's the kitty's AC?
The kitty's AC is
It's
oh,
is
17.
You just killed your cat.
Damn, yeah, she's dead.
That was
Hardly,
fucking
the
quick.
That
first
was
time
quick.
that Your cat legit just like goosh gets like splattered.
Oh.
Ogre crush.
And the ogre says, "Good cat!" And he like screams.
do I get to throw my sword at him now?
Yeah, and you can shoot your sword at him.
Okay.
The cat can come back.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Barrel with, how do you react though to the cat dying? That's a good question.
It's quick. Let's see what his attack of opportunity is. Oh god, does that hit and does that kill?
No, I missed.
11. He was charging, so he does have a penalty, but that still does not hit.
That does not hit. The cat is squashed by the club and cat bits go everywhere, and it's just a scene of absolute gore and terribleness. Barrelwith, overcome with grief, looks the ogre dead in the eyes, clenches his jaw and huffs, lowers his brow, and resigns himself to finish this fight.
In the background, you hear Garland go, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that."
Oh, you're up, Garland.
Speaking of things you shouldn't do, you shouldn't get within 400 feet of Garland because he can do this.
Oh.
Everything in a 10-foot burst here takes 15 damage. And they
Holy
need
shit.
to roll a reflex save, or so I'm going to read you the description of the spell. This spell fills the area with a brilliant flash of shimmering light. Creatures in the area are blinded for 1d4 rounds or dazzled for 1d4 rounds if they succeeded a reflex save. Evil creatures in the area of the burst take 1d4 points of damage per caster level, max 5d4, whether they succeeded the reflex save or not.
So they both failed their save, probably.
So they are both blinded for 1d4 rounds. Want me to roll that?
Angry, sad, light balls. Yeah, sure.
They are blinded for 4 rounds.
Damn.
Okay.
And they each take the 15 damage. And the way Gore, goddamn, I called him, gone the whole night calling him the right name. The way Garland casts this is he sort of shoves the point of his greatsword in the ground, and then with one hand on the greatsword and then the other hand kind of extended outward, he mutters something in Infernal, and the spell goes off, and this burst of light erupts around these ogres.
Okay, is that it you want to move to, or is that all for you?
Yeah, he moves his customary 20 feet.
He's a slow boy.
He's a slow boy.
Arnis is up next, and he's like, "Kick it, no!" And he moves up a couple feet, and he like whips out his cool magic, and he like waves his arms at this close ogre that killed Kit Kat and tries to shoot magic missile.
Magic missile. Wait, what?
He shoots magic missile.
I'm not going to question it. Go for it.
And that's 2 hits for 7 damage. And yeah, he's still looking pretty buff. He's got a staff in his hands, but like he's a wizard. That was kind of like surprising to all of you, really. But Pat, you're up next.
I'm totally surprised that the guy who can keep up with me for Pitter Patter fucking Naruto run also casts spells. Completely mindfuck.
Pat loses a turn because he's completely mindfucked.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I'm going to find my character sheet.
You get a -2 AC because of blind.
And then barehanded it. A lot of dice for a fucking roll.
Oh, 11 is not a hit though.
I may burn a key charge and I'm gonna try it again.
Okay, take that off your bar.
Oh well.
He can use his resource to get another attack. 20 is a hit though.
Okay, 11 damage.
The ogre's, yeah, he's like barely standing up. That hit really like doozied him. He's kind of looking dizzy. Big J, you're up.
All right, we're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. And we're gonna cleave attack, and we're gonna start with the upper ogre.
All right. Perfect storm. 29 is a hit. Oh, you take a big old chop out of this ogre, you almost like his legs, and you carry the momentum through to the next ogre, which also hits. And would you like to describe how it chops him in half?
I didn't have a description ready.
That's fine. Yeah,
Chop.
so the second one just comes and actually chops the guy's leg off. And shit just sprays everywhere, sprays all over your friend Pat, who's like been trying really hard, and
Oh fuck! Blood on my face.
He should be used to it by now.
Not again.
Barrel with, you're up.
Absolute rage. Barrel with readies his bow and takes a point blank shot at the closest ogre that just smushed the kitty. And how do I roll an attack roll with just a +1 on the attack?
Open up your character sheet, and you should have one program. So open up your character sheet and scroll down to longbow +1 within 30 feet. I made it for you.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Just click that button. And yeah, 28 is a hit, and it does enough damage to kill the ogre. Do you have a revenge description?
A revenge description?
Yeah,
He pulls
does.
the bow taut as far back as he can and lets fly, and it pierces directly straight through the ogre's throat.
Nice. Vengeance. Next up is dead ogre. He dead. Next up is alive ogres. He looks at Pat. Yeah, he makes a step over, and he's a big motherfucker. He's got reach, so even from that range, he like whips out his big, huge, great club, slams it at Pat, but completely misses. And Pat just kind of dodges right out of the way. This one right here, he's blind as fuck. He's got 4 life. He is absolutely terrified about what's going on, and he screams in some kind of weird language you don't understand and tries to run away. And Big J, you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, those exist. I forgot.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Fuck.
So yeah, he screams and he turns and he tries to run and he's so slow at turning and like you just like chop him down. And he falls to the floor in a pile of blood and gruel. The other one gets to go. No, he already went. And Apotham, you're up.
Real quick, does it matter that there's a 4 on the map? What's that 4 for?
The 4 was the amount of rounds that they were blinded, but that never like came into effect because you killed.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
Part of this thing that's really useful is you can scribble wherever.
I think I just charge,
Okay. Yeah, with a charge you get extra movement, and you can probably.
and I'm just gonna touch him with my shocking grasp.
Touch.
Where's the damage?
what?
The damage doesn't count. I'm gonna roll the damage separate because it's 2d6.
10?
10 touch, so
10
it's
touch. Okay. And then he had a minus because no, you didn't do anything to get a minus.
yeah, but
10 touch. Yeah, 10 touch is a hit, certainly.
okay. All right, 1 sec. And I think for that it's 2d6 because I'm a second level
I
caster.
think so.
Roll 2d6. Oh yeah.
Enough. That's enough online dating, you E3.
Fucking deleted the orc instead of the squiggles.
Oh no.
Dude.
Don't make me delete you.
Out of Pathfinder real quick, is anybody watch UFC?
No.
Negative.
This dude just got punched so hard in the mouth, a quarter of his lip just came off.
Oh.
Like,
Botham, yeah, you hit him for like 6 damage, 5 damage.
I'd
That's
appreciate a link to that.
Yep, 5 damage.
You're up. Chaz, you got any plans?
I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to attempt to intimidate the ogre.
Okay.
I'm going to say, you ought to put your stuff, you ought to put your weapon down there, mate. You about to die.
What languages do you know?
Common and infernal.
Okay. You shout at this ogre and you're telling him to just chill. You're trying to demoralize opponent, is what I'm gonna rule this as, right? Which is like a
Yes.
use of the intimidate skill.
Yep. I rolled a 21.
DC is 10 plus the hit dice plus wisdom.
So that would be a 19 because
No, you roll, but he has a DC.
his DC.
That's what I'm trying to calculate. So wisdom 0. His hit dice is 3. So 13, and you rolled a 21. There was a penalty because he doesn't understand what you're saying. But even with that, he is affected by, like, he seems like he hears you and he's fucking spooked. He gets the shaken condition for 1 round. Increases by 1 round every 5 you beat the DC, so you don't get more than 1 round. Shaken means he gets a penalty on attacks and stuff. Less severe state of frightened.
Excellent.
Does that make him get denied his dexterity bonus to AC?
No.
No. Okay.
That's it for my turn.
Okay. Next up is Arnis, and again he waves his magical muscles. And since that guy has a penalty, it's just 2 attacks and shit, so that's not a debuff for that. So that's only 1 hit for 5 damage. And Pat, you're up. This dude hit you last turn. You gonna take that?
Fuck no. I'm gonna wipe the blood off my face from the fucking guy who got blood all over me. And then I'm going to run up and grapple this guy.
5 foot step. Oh, okay.
5 foot step and grapple them.
That's like a motherfucker.
Fuck. I forgot how this actually works. This is
You
why we're doing
you
it.
gotta roll your CMB. You gotta beat his CMD. And there's also a penalty because he's bigger than you, I think.
Probably. I rolled a 26.
That should be in his size bonus.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Here you rolled a 26.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you run right up to this big, huge ogre. He's way bigger than you, but like, yeah, describe how you grapple this ogre.
I guess I could like run up his leg and then around his arm and then like try to choke him, like grappling him to the ground.
So
he's laying down, but I've got him around the neck.
So the both of you have the grappled condition.
Mhm.
That confers some shit.
I remember a
But
little
yeah,
bit.
you got him grappled. This is a thing that can like get worse. This does make him lose his dex, stuff like that.
Oh.
You're up next.
Oh.
Alright. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna bite him. Damn it.
So let me see. He has a minus because of the grapple. He loses his dex as well. So that is just barely a hit, actually.
Yeah, bite him.
It would not be.
Did you bite his toe? That was wiggling around.
I was saying like calf.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, yeah, you take a big old bite out of him. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
A barrel with? Your friends have, like got this ogre on the ground.
Shoot
and
this
Baker's,
thing!
like chewing on his toes.
I am going to actually take a full attack and use rapid shot. So I get 2 attack rolls, but they're at -2.
Okay, cool.
So
-2 attack?
Yeah, -2 to attack.
Okay. I was just wanting to confirm how it
Yeah,
worked.
you can just click it twice. You're
And then-
the one that has your plus for short range, right?
Yeah.
And then just click it twice, and we'll just.
Actually, no, not for short range, because I got to use a full attack, so I can't move, and I am currently 45. I looked at it before.
So with a full attack, you can
40
take
feet.
a 5 foot step, which is just a 1 square move.
That would bring me in 35 feet. No, 30 feet, because he occupies 4 squares. You damn right.
If you took 1 diagonal, which you can, and then your full attack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 10 and a 14.
14, yeah.
With the penalties, 14 is a hit, though.
Nice.
For 8 damage. Not quite enough to finish him off, but pretty close to pop him. Your friends have this thing pinned. It's got arrows in it.
I proceed to stab your rib, stab.
Stabby McRib.
Rip and tear until it is done.
Stab.
Get
Stab.
snack attack if it works.
And a
No
1
dex.
and a 2 with both of my attacks.
This is many damages. How would you like to kill this thing?
I stab it in the upper chest, and I go into his heart. And as he looks at me in pure shock and horror, I stab him through the top of his skull down through his throat, and basically like skewer him through the skull like Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, and I move my hands because I don't want to get fucking cut by that shit. Hell no.
I'm just gonna keep chewing on my ogre jerky.
Nom 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 nom.
You got the feet over there. Harness is like, how do they taste?
Tastes like chicken.
Oh
Oh,
god.
jeez.
Oh god.
Okay, so yeah, at 12 o'clock, right on the clock, on the money. That's where we're going to call it for tonight. Thanks everybody for participating. We'll try to play again next week. Christmas and shit's coming up. I'm gonna be going out of town for some shit around New Year's and stuff, so we'll figure that all out as it comes. Thanks for playing. What'd you guys think? Was it fun?
Yeah.